Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And off we go from Jacksonville. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Back to throw, Tannehill. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Catch is made by Hardman. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Mecole Hardman with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it's Wilson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. There's Wilson to throw. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Odell Beckham from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tucker McCann now for the extra point. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. And here's Tucker McCann now for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On first down, Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up fourth down. They snap it to Tannehill. Going up top for Miller. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Finding Miller once more, complete. Touchdown! Scotty Miller, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans have taken the lead. Bullet good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 75 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Play action. It's Tannehill. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen. It's a really nice play.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Taken down at the 47-yard line. This defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Tannehill. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Jags are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. And that is caught downfield by Beckham. Touchdown, Jaguars. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On 2nd and a yard, Tannehill. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Counter play with Jacobs. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now it's Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 3rd and 2, Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense.
He's got a man, complete. The 20. Touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Here's Tannehill. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Off play action. Tannehill. Going deep this time for Miller. Tannehill intercepted again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the sack on first down, Wilson. This is caught. It's Kirk. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Now Wilson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Second down and goal. Tannehill. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Tannehill on third and goal. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Mark Andrews as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Over the middle to Beckham. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Wilson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
On 3rd down, Wilson. comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a two-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Odell Beckham with career touchdown number 70. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Tannehill. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Here's Tannehill. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw, Tannehill. Under pressure, they got him again. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On first down, Wilson finds his tight end Ingram. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Curtis Samuel, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jags take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tannehill's throw into the hands here of Hardman. Finding space at the 40. Down the right sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The 40. 20. And he will score. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point by McCann, up and good, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Wilson's throw into the hands of Kirk. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. To throw is Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Cannon now elects to bring this out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Tannehill now to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. 14. Here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
4th down. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Here's Tannehill. And this pass going to be caught by Hardman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He's got another 1st down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game. Here's Tannehill. And this one too low.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And my goodness, another intercept. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. McCann now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Tannehill. On the out route, he's got Burks. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tannehill. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Off play action, Tannehill. It's Miller, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action, it's Tannehill. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Bullet good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Wilson wants to throw it. He completes it to Beckham. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards that time. From the shotgun, Wilson. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And when you break it down, well, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the Jaguars, a victory in Week 18 gives them a final mark of 13 up and 4 down. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they go out with a bit of a whimper as they wrap up a very trying
Hip, hip, hip. Run. Hey. Run. Done. Hey. Deep. Hey. Hey. There you go, tiger. Go, deep. There you go. Tight right. Here you go, trip left. You're hot. Play. Hurry. Hip. Block. Hip. Quick. Let's go. You go. There you go. That's it. Then, hurry up. Hey. Come on, run. Here we go. Hey. Here we go. Come on, run.